It's okay. Ok, bon ben voilà, 50 Cent à Cannes pour la première fois ici, avec Skyrock de retour. On sent que 2014 c'est vraiment l'année de ton comeback, une grosse année pour toi, où t'es particulièrement productif. Comment tu te sens?
I feel good, man. I'm back active, my music, you know what I mean? It really was the business part of the music business that was holding me back. I had to go through an audit process with the Interscope system because the language in my contracts, when In the Club came out, it was the largest selling ringtone. Mm-hmm. So now the way we actually consume singles is the exact same way. So it was a huge portion of the time that the singles were selling the same way the ringtones were selling, and we had to sort it out.
Alors t'as l'air particulièrement productif en ce moment. Il y a un clip qui sort toutes les semaines. Est-ce que c'est une volonté de ta part justement?
Yeah, because I had such a huge period of time that I haven't been able to do it. That I've been like under the restraints of the actual deal itself. So now I can have freedom. I can do what I want. So you're gonna see a lot more activity from me, and just special projects, not necessarily or full albums. You may see like EPs from me at different points, like during the actual holiday space. Not instead of the putting out full mixtapes like I used to put out all the time. Like around Christmas, maybe I'll put out an EP if I don't have an album in the middle of it at that point.
Alors, on a découvert déjà 5 titres extraits du prochain street album qui s'appelle Animal Ambition, avec notamment Smoke avec Trey Songz qui est arrivé là, qui est produit par Dr. Dre. Il faut que tu nous parles un peu de ce morceau qu'on aime beaucoup.
What I do every time I work with Dre, I find the best production and ideas randomly that can come to me. Like everything I can, I search for everything. Like I don't care if the guy just got Fruity Loops or just started producing. Send me the music. The coolest idea, I'll actually write everything to it, and then I go to Los Angeles and play those things for Dre. And it puts pressure on the producer when you come in with hits. So they start to look for a big hit for you because they're impressed by what they just heard. Wait, I got something. That's like, I use the same tactics for Timbaland. And he gave me AO Technology. That beat was produced for his album. Okay. You see what I'm saying? It was something he put on the side that he knew was special. And after I played him the music, he was like, "Here, you could take this."
C'est génial. Est-ce que tu peux parler des autres collaborations qu'il y aura sur Animal Ambition à part celle avec Trey Songz et Dre?
I worked with Yo Gotti on Don't Worry About How I Get My Money. You know what I mean? And because the entire project is about prosperity, I wrote the effects of it in different ways. Like on Hold On, it's like when you in the environment that I grew up in, you can do too well too fast. You gotta conceal your intentions. You can't be as visible because they'll come in your house. They'll kick the door in because everything that they want is in there in their mind. You know, so you gotta kind of that one captured that. I put the energy from the person who just doesn't care. Like, don't worry about how I get it. Into that, don't worry about it joint. And then I went into, it's a joint, it's like the Winner Circle on the actual album. And all of them kind of to the effects. One is a complete, the entire song is a toast. You know, so following things going the way it's supposed to go, it's the things that you would say or you would want to hear said in the room.
Alors ça fait des années qu'on entend parler de Street King Immortal, des années que les fans n'en peuvent plus, tu peux déjà lui dire. Hein.
Yeah, listen, this record.
Alors on veut tout savoir, est-ce qu'il va arriver avant la fin de l'année? Ouais.
Yes, absolutely this shit. And look, I've been so critical with this record, like I've changed production, changed things, and moved it around because I couldn't. Music has to be current to me. Of course. So sometimes I listen to production and I go, "That was last year." But in order to have music that actually, to have a record that's like a classic, you gotta accumulate hits. Because you gotta have 12 records that feel like hit records with a classic. So most albums have one or two. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to feel like.
Ah ouais.
Yeah.
Tout le monde veut Thriller, c'est clair. Est-ce que t'as encore la pression justement après toutes ces années, après ces millions et millions de disques vendus?
Yeah.
Ah ouais.
You do.
Encore un peu.
Yeah, because like you said, it's come back. So it's always like I get a chance to feel that comeback energy, like the underdog energy again, because they think time convinces people that the artist isn't who they were in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll look at it and say, "Oh, not in the same situation, or not hungry, or not this, or not anything you can think of." But if the person is still the exact same person, what makes you think that they can't? If they're talented, you said they were talented, right? That's why we know 'em. Well, I believe that, you know, so that's why I've been working so hard on it. And I think even Animal Ambition, I had to put it in front so people wouldn't be confused by the money.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because the money is getting in their way. They're going, oh, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like if there was, if I didn't make it, they go, yo, he's my favorite. If I went to jail for those 4 years and just got out, they'd be jumping around going, yo, he home.
T'es très présent sur les réseaux sociaux, je te vois beaucoup tweeter, je te vois beaucoup Instagrammer, est-ce que c'est important pour toi?
Well, it's changed. Like when you see my recent being really active on it, it's because I'm identifying with how things are shifting, how things changed, and even music itself is visual now. And there's no excuses because your phone shoots HD footage. So there's always a way to make the in-studio performance, or even if you backed up and just rap right here. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, it should be up so you can actually expose yourself to an audience that's unlimited. Versus, you know, you having, like, when I came up, it was only a 10-block radius. We got a real independent format for music. We can have really good artists come in fast. They may not be as seasoned, because I've been writing music from 97 to 2003 before the first one got on. You know what I'm saying? And if I had the internet, I would have had music up since 97. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have put it out right away and started to build that fan base or people that actually enjoy the music. And now I look at it and I go, there's got to be, because I believe music is visual now, is why I shot all of the videos. I shot them in advance. I wanted to tell a story that, like, to come out in a sequence so you feel like you understand the idea, but it's not sequenced the same way on the album.
On a récupéré beaucoup de questions des auditeurs de Skyrock pour toi quand on leur a dit que j'allais te rencontrer. Beaucoup de questions, les meilleures.
Yeah, we have a lot of questions from our listeners when we told them that we were going to meet you.
Alors, quelques questions, on va voir si tu peux y répondre. Il y a Selma, Simon et Pedro, ils veulent savoir quand est-ce qu'ils vont te revoir sur scène. C'est la question qui revient le plus.
A lot of people are asking when will we be able to see you on stage in France.
Listen, I'll be right back. When I go back off this, I should be back in France for Animal Ambition.
Cool. Donc 2014, on le voit en concert en France.
So 2014?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be back, but I'll be back, I think, in 2 months, 3 months.
2-3 months.
Dans 2-3 mois, il est de retour en France. Eh ben voilà, c'est une exclue pour Skyrock, c'est super. Il y a Robin, pour qui tu es un exemple en tant qu'artiste et homme d'affaires. Il aimerait savoir le conseil ultime que tu donnerais justement à la nouvelle génération pour réussir dans la vie. The best advice.
Well, like, to find something that they're really passionate about. And I mean, and allow yourself to be almost, you don't have to be vocal, but be overconfident. Because it may take time for people to understand your vision or your idea. So if when I say overconfident, it means believing it so much that when someone else is doubting it, that you continue to believe. Like, you don't fall back on your ideas because someone else isn't ready. Like, if that happened to me, like in 2009, I had every reason to kind of not follow through. You know, and then because I did, it broke. It's just a point, and you, it's always God's time. It's not your time, man. You know, so when the timing is right, stars kind of line up for you, and then you have big success because you're not following the trend. If they're artists, do not follow the trend.
Il y a Marc qui voulait en savoir où s'en était du coup ton casque SMS audio. Moi là, il est en train d'emporter un 50 Cent. On va vous poster la photo. Le casque est magnifique. Est-ce qu'il est toujours aussi fier de sa marque? Ouais. Oui. On va en essayer d'en gratter un ou deux.
The SMS audio is called Studio Master Sound. It's about the process of music. Like, after we write the song, you may take 30 minutes, 40 minutes to write the record because you condition for it. And then spend the next 2 days or 3 days in the studio. making sure it sounds right, you know, that process. And like I have an interest in hearing everything that I actually produced on the record when I hear it outside. Like, so I wanted to kind of bring high quality products to the actual market. And then I knew that immediately the people were going to say, why do we buy your assets over other things that are in the market? So I went and searched for a technology that the other headsets didn't have. So in the first version of Sync, we had a clear technology that will allow you to move 50 feet away from a single source of music and sync 4 headsets up to a single musical experience.
That's amazing.
You know, and they didn't have that when I actually came. Then I said, then the Bluetooth in the very beginning wasn't good enough. I listened to it and the quality of the actual music wasn't popping. And then later it got better. aptX Bluetooth is so much better that we put it into the second generation of the Sync products. And I sent all of the actual headsets and stuff to Timbaland.
Okay.
And he said, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, he got excited because he was like, you know, in the studio. And he later reached out and had his business people contact us so he can actually invest in the company.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's an equity owner and endorser of SMS Audio too.
That's right. Cool.
Il y a Roman qui pose une question que beaucoup se demandent également. Il aimerait savoir ce que tu penses de la carrière actuelle de Kanye West, ton ancien frère ennemi.
So this one quite
Right now.
right now. Yeah.
It's tough to judge people. Like some of the decisions they make, I look and go, I understand it. You know what I mean? Like the artist side of him, he spent a lot of money on the production of his show. And I think when you go on those tours and you come back, because trust me, I know, like I look the budget in before we actually go, so you can't make a lot of money when it's that much going on in the show. You come back and you feel like you made $5 because you did all of these cities, you toured all these places, saw all these people, and you come back and there ain't nothing there. You know, so I watch. That's one of those things that I see that, because I have to pull myself back from doing that. I think we all would want to have the best show or the coolest stuff up there at the same time to aid us in the entertaining the audience. But overall, I mean, I hope he's happy.
Yeah. Oui.
You know, I hope he's happy.
On espère tous qu'il est heureux, ouais. Ouais. Il y a Myriam qui voulait revenir sur les clashs. T'en as eu beaucoup, toi. Avec le recul, est-ce que tu prends tout ça à la rigolade maintenant, ou est-ce que t'es encore en guerre avec certains artistes?
Yeah, of course.
Usually, if you're generating a lot of interest within our culture, you have people challenge you. And it comes with it. And when you have momentum, it actually is the way some artists choose to try and move up in notoriety, because they may not have music that makes it to those territories, but they'll know that part, that they had an argument with this artist. Or if you remember, the first time you found out about the artist, they was having a beef with the bigger artist.
Of course.
And then gradually you start to know the actual artist.
Of course.
For me, in the beginning, like the environment that I come out of, we meet aggression with aggression. So you say you want a problem, I say no problem. Matter of fact, this one is bigger. This is a bigger problem than you used to. You know, and within our culture, when they're saying they want a problem, they really don't want a problem. You know what I mean? So when you identify with it, you go, hold on, let me respond to this differently, because I'm doing instinctively what we would do in the neighborhood when you got to pump the brakes and just look at them and say, nah, if you really feel that way, just come over and say what's up to me, wherever I'm at. If there's a problem, and they ain't never gonna come on.
Alors, il y a une info qui enflamme le web, c'est Janice qui pose la question. Ton désir de faire un duo avec Drake et avec Rihanna? That's true.
Yeah, both of them. I like both of them.
Could that happen?
Yeah, possibly we get together. I mean, we'll see what's up. I'm gonna reach out and see what's going on. Right now I don't have the song, so I have to find something that I feel like we can actually be on together.
Ok, bon, t'as un rapport spécial avec Skyrock, qui joue tous tes singles depuis le début. Est-ce que tu te rappelles de ton duo avec Romano? Sinon, je vais te rafraîchir la mémoire.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember that. Nah, he ain't better than Neo.
Il est pas meilleur que Neo, non, non. C'était Romano.
Meilleur que Neo, non.
Voilà, donc 50 Cent, là, il a en voyant le duo avec Romano. Est-ce que tu serais prêt à revenir chanter avec lui parce qu'il s'est amélioré depuis, hein? Il est meilleur maintenant, hein?
He got
Ouais.
He got.
Time, man. He got better. So would you be up for it?
What, to go do that again?
Yeah, we did. In Paris.
Oh, man, you know.
Ah, il est pas sûr.
Yeah, maybe we get together and do it.
Yeah?
Ouais?
We do something different, something new.
Pourquoi pas? Quelque chose de nouveau.
Quelque chose de nouveau? Ouais,
Ouais.
ça va se faire.
Romano qui se prépare.
Ça va pouvoir se faire. Avant de finir l'interview, on voulait te parler des rappeurs français. On t'a vu en photo, nous, avec Maître Gims. Est-ce que tu peux nous parler de Maître Gims?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you like to collaborate with him?
When we get something going, like, you know, what's interesting? When I travel, I try to get the music where I'm at, like what's happening there, before I get back to, because I listen to it on airplanes and stuff like that, and then I try to figure out who I'm supposed to be working with. In different territories, you got things going on all over the place. You got number one artists in Amsterdam, number one artist over here, number one artist over there, and then the number one, it's not by accident. I mean, it's good. Yeah, you know, good. They're talented people, so you want to figure out who to work with and then at what time. You know?
Ok.
La prod envoie du lourd.
La prod envoie du lourd. Et maintenant, on va finir par Maître Gims qui connaît. Avec Zombie, c'est le carton du moment.
That's your friend, Maître Gims. He's like a singer rapper. He's all rounder.
Oh yeah, he ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Ouais, il rigole pas.
Yeah, we got. You know what's ill is he got a few other joints, big ones, that I like from in the past I was listening to, and then he like I got a guy with me to be in London a lot that lives from London, so he actually like we have good relationships. So at some point, you know, let's see us do something together.
Okay, good.
50 Cent, on voulait vraiment te remercier pour ce moment. On a passé un excellent moment avec toi.
50 Cent sur Skyrock.
Yes. Merci beaucoup.
Amazing.
Merci beaucoup.
Good.